as a parent, we all have obligations to our children, and it's up to you to help me stop the criminal action that is controlling our government, our banking, our businesses and industries. If you don't choose to stand up and say, I want my politicians to be honest, I will not take any more graft, or those people who read fairy tales in Congress or the Senate, because all they want is business as usual. You have to demand from your politicians to stop the graft in Washington and throughout our United States. You want them to uphold the Constitution, not corruption, or to let criminals continue to be in charge of Social Security, HUD, and so many other of our government agencies. Why do you think our servicemen don't get the service that they deserve? It's about time they did. It's about time your brothers and sisters, cousins who are out on the street are able to get a decent job. If you stop the corruption in Washington and demand a whistleblowing law, demand it. Don't take no for an answer from any of these politicians, because if they say they can't deliver, then they're not willing to be your politician. Make sure that there is a whistleblowing law. Make sure Glass-Steagall is reenacted and made tougher. Make sure these bankers who stole your homes and put you out in the street, and these so-called industrialists who wanted to make more money, took your job and sent it overseas, thanks to our politicians like Clinton, who signed that bill so they can do it. We have to put a stop. As God is my witness, I am doing my best by making these videos to let the world know what the American people are going through. That our politicians are not serving the American people, but themselves and their buddies who give big donations. That's another thing. Only public money is for elections. It may make things a little more fairer for the American people. What do you say? Do you want your children to have jobs, or you want them out in the street? It is your choice. Do you want them to be criminals, or do you want them to be upholding citizens? It is your choice. It is up to you to defend the Constitution, to defend your churches against the corruption that now holds them at bay from telling you the truth about what's going on in America today. You can walk the streets and see it for yourself. This wasn't like this when I was a child, but there wasn't that much corruption. It has been made more fluent because they have used union money. They have used your money because they never used their money. So what do you say? Do you want your children to have an America with Constitution? Or do you want them to be slaves out in the street? Your choice.